Hello and welcome to Gentle Yoga. This is Leo Gray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center in Palm Springs. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center on Facebook to check out our schedule. Visit the tip jar to make contributions to support these online classes. And for those watching later on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for us. We'll start today sitting. If you'd rather kneel than sit, that's fine. And you absolutely don't have to sit just how I'm sitting. Make yourself comfortable, whatever that looks like for you. If it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes. Rest your hands wherever they're comfortable. Observe your breath, allowing it some time at the start here to just get deeper and slower simply by focusing upon it. Taking in the movements of these deeper breaths and how those movements feel in your body. Where do they register? And start to extend your awareness outward from the movements of your breathing and scan your body to take in whatever sensations are present. Take particular note of anything that doesn't feel so good, any soreness, any stiffness, so that during our practice you can keep these things in mind, knowing that you're always welcome to skip or modify anything that I'll be doing to accommodate what's going on in your body. If you wish to set a personal intention for your own practice today, you can do that now. And with intentions in place, let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. Let your eyes open if they're still closed. Let your chin come down towards your chest. I'm going to move my hands out of my lap over to my sides to let my arms be nice and passive, slack, just hanging here. Slowly and gently roll your ear towards your shoulder and look up towards your ceiling. Continue on towards the other shoulder. Gentle, slow circles. If you should find any tight spots, you can pause where that tightness is and maybe rock back and forth a bit to ease it out. When you finish the next circle, switch direction. And when you finish the next circle, lift your chin and look forward. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear, shift it back, let it down, and your left shoulder up and back and down. Inhale, reach out to the sides. As you exhale, you can reach for your shoulder blades and have a hug, or come to eagle arms. Intertwine your arms and press your hands together. And then if you're in eagle, move your elbows and hands up and forward, away from your chest and face. Inhale, spread your wings. As you exhale, across the opposite way. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, let your arms down. Rest your fingertips on the floor, arms extended like this. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. And exhale, reach to your left. Inhale, come upright. Exhaling, bring your left hand to your right leg, and your right hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, invite your body to twist some more. Work your way up from the waist. Find out how much twist feels sufficient or helpful here. No need to go further than what seems like enough. Let your twist unwind, face forward. Inhaling, lift your left arm up. Exhaling, reach to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come into your other twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist. Let yourself unwind, come back to center. Let's come up onto our hands and knees. Shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head and tailbone go up. Exhale, bring your heart up, let your head and tailbone come down. Take a few more breaths with cow pose and cat pose. After your next exhale, come back to the table with your spine roughly parallel to the floor. Reach your right foot back and press against the ball of your foot. On the next inhale, reach your left arm to the side, parallel to the floor. If you like, with the next inhale, pick your right foot up, reach straight back so the leg is also parallel to the floor. Bend your knee, reach back. If you can, grab your foot or ankle, kick against your hand, lift your knee and chin. If you can't take hold of something when you reach back, that's okay. You can still reach back. Release, lower down. Reach back and press into the ball of your left foot. On the next inhale, reach your right arm to the side. If you like, on the next inhale, pick your left foot up and reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach back, see about taking spine. release, and lower down. Step your right foot up between your hands and your left foot up to meet it. Come to forward fold. Sway back and forth, bend one leg, then the other. Allow your head to just hang, your neck to be relaxed. Hands might hang in the air, drag on the floor. Clasp your elbows or clasp at the base of your skull for neck traction. Bending one leg and the other, feeling lengthening in the back side of your body. If your hands are doing something else, let them head down again. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands to your shins, and push. Feel the crown of your head reach forward away from your tailbone. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, roll to standing, hands overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms up, and reach your palms up. Then look up in your hands, lift up your heart. Let your hips drift forward if they want to, if your back feels open enough for that. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale, come upright. And exhale, bend to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, let your arms down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot back up to runner's lunge. And then let the left knee down, curl the left toes, come to lower lunge. You can have blocks under your hands here if you like. Give you a little more room for your leg to be between your torso and the floor. Leaning into your left hand, and now reach your right arm out and up and look up towards your hand. Exhale to bring your head down. Bring your hands to your knee or thigh and press, lift your torso upright. If you feel unsteady, adjust the placement of your right foot and your left knee until you feel stable. Exhale, sink forward in your hips. Inhale, glide back. Make this movement as big or small as you want. If you like, you could raise one or both arms, and as you rock forward, lower them. As you rock back, raise them. From the top of the movement, twist to the left. Reach your left hand back, right hand forward. Right hand can drop to your knee if you start to feel too unsteady. Come through center, hands by your heart, and twist to the right. Come through center, bring your hands down. Curl your left toes under, press into your foot to lift your left knee back through runner's lunge. Then step your right foot back to meet your left and downward facing dog, and pedal your feet up and down. If you were using blocks under your hands, you can keep them there or set them aside if it doesn't feel good to have them under your hands for your downward dog.
If you develop blocks under your hands in down dog, it does make the next transition easier. As we inhale, move forward, bend the knees, exhale, step your feet to your hands. Gives you more room to move your legs there, between your torso and the floor. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Step your right foot back. Runner's lunge. Let your right knee down. Your right toes uncurl. Bring your hands to your left knee and press yourself upright. Adjust as needed to stabilize. When you're steady, exhale, sink forward. Inhale, fly back. When and if you like, add in moving your arms. From the top of the movement, twist to the right. Come through center and twist to the left. Come through center. Bring your hands down. Throw your right toes under. Press into your foot, lift your knee. Press into your hands, step the left foot back to the right. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Next, we'll do some sun salutations, and you're welcome to use the blocks under your hands as we flow down through the sequence. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. The blocks under your hands might not make your plank feel much different, but it will feel different for the transitions. Exhale, lower, halfway, or all the way if you want. Inhale, bring your heart forward, look up a bit. Exhale, rock back and up. So it changes how that heart opener feels, that cobra or upward facing dog, as well as this transition. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. When you're ready from your plank, exhale, lower. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Step back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, back and up. Take 3 cleansing breaths and downward facing dog, and make your way to child's pose. Vary your child's pose in any way you like. Observe your breathing, scan your body. Inhale, come forward and up through the table. Exhale, push back and up to downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale, hands to your arms. We'll pause and have a sip of water, and we'll play with some balance poses. You're welcome to step over next to a wall or a nice steady piece of furniture so you have that support to reach out to and hold on to as needed. Bring your hands to your heart. Shift your weight from one leg to the other with your feet on the floor. Setting your eyes on a fixed point at about eye level. Bring the weight into your right leg when you're ready. Slowly lift your left knee. Maybe your thigh comes parallel to the floor. Bring your knee out to the side, open the gate of your hip. And bring your foot to your leg. You may have your toes on the ground, heel on the ankle. You might have the sole of your foot on your thigh or on, that's your calf, on your calf or on your thigh. Said that in the wrong order. They're all options. Just don't press sideways on your knee. That's the one thing we want to avoid here. You can keep pressing your hands towards center line to stabilize or explore other shapes, explore movement as you like. Bring your hands back to your heart if they're doing something else. Pivot your knee forward and let your foot down. Shake that right leg and anything else that you like to shake. Sometimes a good all-over shake feels nice. When you're ready, bring your hands to your heart again. Shift back and forth a few times. Regrounding your feet, resetting your hips. When you're ready, shift the weight to your left leg. Raise your right knee. Open to the side. And bring your foot to your leg. You can start over whenever you need to. And you can take any arm expression that's calling you. If your hands are elsewhere, bring them to your heart. Pivot your knee forward, let your foot down, shake as needed. The next balance will start the same way. We'll go into a standing version of pigeon. With your hands at your heart. Shift as many times as you want to kind of reset things. Bring the weight to your right leg when you're ready. Raise your left knee again. Then cross your ankle above your right knee. Turn your left knee towards the floor. Flex your left toes up towards your shin. And think of sitting on a bench behind you with your legs crossed. Start to release in the front of your right hip and back of your right knee. Keep pressing your hands to center. Spine stays nice and long. Think about your elbows approaching left knee and left foot. They might touch, they might not. Just see each day how far the hips want to go. If you do get some contact with the elbows, it's steadying. It's not required. Today it looks like I'm getting one elbow and not the other. Keep breathing. Sometimes we forget. Inhale, slowly straighten that right leg. Stand up, uncross, release, and shake. When you're ready, bring your hands back to your heart. One last time, shift back and forth. Bringing the weight to your left leg when you're ready. Raise your right knee. Cross your ankle. Turn the knee down, flex the toes up. And take your time releasing down into your cross-legged seat. Inhale, slowly straighten the leg. Unwind, then release, and shake. And let's have a seat. Maybe have a drink on the way to your seat like I'm doing. Standing on one leg makes you thirsty. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. And now reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold down over your legs. If your knees need to bend, just let them bend. Inhale, think of the crown of your head reaching forward. As you exhale, think of lowering down. Do that for each breath. Visualizing going deeper. Maybe you go deeper, maybe it just feels deeper, but you don't feel movement. It's okay if you can't tell whether you're going deeper or not. Feeling for release in your lower back. Inhaling, walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit yourself up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart to whatever degree is okay for you, the edge of your own comfort zone. Only you know where that is. Walk your hands down your legs as far as you can without strain. Only you know where that is. Move your right hand over by your left hand. Swing your left arm out to the side, turn your head to the left. Turn your thumb down to point at the floor. Reach the back of your hand towards your right hip and peel your left shoulder back. Extend your arm. Turn your thumb up again. Bring your left hand back to your right hand. Bring your right hand over to the right leg or right foot. Bring your left hand over to your right hand. Open your right arm. Turn your head to the right. Turn your thumb down. Reach the back of your hand towards your left hip. Peel your right shoulder back. Extend your arm. Turn your thumb up. Bring your right hand back over by your left hand. Bring your left hand back over to the left side. Walk your hands up your legs and sit up. Nudge your legs in towards each other. Bend your knees to bring the soles of your feet together, leaving a big space between your pelvis and your heels. If there's room to do so, reach under your ankles and grab the mat. If there isn't really room for that, reach over your ankles and grab the mat. Either way, walk your hands forward on the mat. Allow your neck to release and your head to hang down, and breathe into your back wherever the sensation is occurring. Slowly walk your hands back and lift your torso. Sit up. Keeping the soles of your feet together, bring your heels in as close to your pelvis as you can without strain. Interlace your fingers. Hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat to tilt your pelvis forward. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward with your spine long. Wherever that long spine stops lowering, let your head lower again and breathe into your hips.
Inhaling, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Let your arms lift your knees towards each other so the soles of your feet come to the mat. Rest your hands on the floor. Back here, outside the mat. Wiggle your feet out by the edges of the mat. Let your knees go to the left, turn your head to the right. And then switch, knees go to the right, head to the left. A few more times for each side. Just letting your knees go as far as they want to. They don't have to touch the floor. Then bring your feet in about hip width apart. Come down onto your back with your heels as close to your butt as they'll go. If you like, you can put a block between your knees on the middle position to set your knees hip width apart, like your ankles into the course of your hips. Press into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up to bridge. For a deeper heart opener, if you want, wriggle your shoulder blades towards each other and clasp your hands under you and reach your knuckles towards your heels, drawing your shoulder blades in closer. Make sure your head's resting on the floor, your neck is relaxed. If you're clasping your hands, release them. Exhale, slowly let your hips down. Explore floating up and down at your own pace. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Finding your own challenges as you like by slowing down, going higher, or pausing at the top. Pausing the movement, not pausing the breathing. Let the breath keep flowing, even if you're pausing at the top of the movement. And let's make our way to supported bridge. The next time you lift up, pause at the top. Put a block or other prop under the lower back, right at your sacrum. Come down to rest on your prop. And let the prop do the work. Hang out here for a minute or so. You can imagine your breath moving through the prop that's holding you up. This helps your body relax against that support.
And let's come out of our supported bridge, press into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up, remove the prop that was holding you up. Exhale, slowly lower down, pause after you land. If you had a block between your knees, you can move that out of the way as well. Bring your knees towards your chest, hug your knees, rock and roll, massage your back against the floor. Grab your strap, open it up and run it under your feet. Hold one end of the strap in each hand. And without lifting head or shoulder blades or sacrum off the floor, reach your hands and feet up. Slide your feet apart and take a couple breaths. Slide your feet back towards each other. Take your left foot out of the strap, press your left calf and left heel to the floor. Flex your left toes back towards your shin. Keep the foot and the leg engaged. Hold the strap in your left hand, reach your right arm to the side. Draw your leg to the left and turn your head to the right, keeping your shoulders grounded. Your sacrum will lift off the floor as you twist. Slowly come back up to center. Let's switch hands on the strap. Press your left hand down to the front of the left hip. And let your legs fall over to the right. Keeping that left side anchored down, left cheek on the floor. If it doesn't feel good to have your right leg hang in the air, you can slide a block under the outside of your leg to support it. And reposition the block as needed if you feel some more release coming in the hip. Very gently come back up to center. Lift your left leg, step into the strap. Take your right foot out, press your right leg down, and flex the foot back towards you. Reach your left arm to the side. Draw your leg to the right and turn your head to the left. Bring everything back to center. Take the strap in your left hand. Press down on the front of your right hip. Let your limbs fall over to the left. Very gently come back to center. Raise your right leg. Draw your knees in. Set your strap aside. Reach your feet up. Reach your hands up to take hold of your feet or legs and play with bending and straightening your arms and legs.
Whenever you feel complete with inverting, you can make your way to Shavasana. You can conclude practice in any posture that's comfortable for you. If the traditional corpse pose with legs extended, feet splayed open, and hands at the sides isn't comfortable, find something that is. As you settle into your comfortable stillness, maybe you just focus on your breathing, perhaps picturing the edges of your nostrils where the air enters and leaves your body. You might come back to reflect upon the intention you set at the start of practice. You might just set your mind free to drift. Begin to find some even deeper breaths. Invite movement little by little to return to your body, whatever movements your body seems to want. Let your movements gradually get bigger and bigger, taking your time. When you're ready for bigger movements, to gently sit up. Bring your hands up on your heart. Thank you for sharing this practice today. The light within me sees and honors that same light within you. Namaste. Wonderful day. See you next time.